Boy, on a real hesitation creeping in, but you look so good and I know what you're offering.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Boy, on a real hesitation creeping in, but you look so good and I know what you're offering. Phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it ring. Yeah, my phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it ring. Is it the liquor in my system? My desires are so real. Got me caught up in this rhythm. Draw me in and make me feel. Draw me in and make me feel. Draw me in and make me feel. Make me feel. Creeping in, but you look so good and I know what you're offering. Phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it ring. Yeah, my phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it ring. Is it the liquor in my system? My desires are so real. Got me caught up in this rhythm. Draw me in and make me feel. Draw me in. Draw me in and make me feel.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Benfica taking on Chelsea.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Del Piero. And the ball with Gerrard. Fernando Torres. Cristiano Ronaldo. Must take the lead here. It's offside, and perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
And maybe a little bit more aware in the box. He was just too static.
Ekitike. Well, Benfica have it back now. Ronaldo. They could nudge in front. Oh, and a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. Cometh the hour, cometh Ronaldo.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Ronaldo.
So Chelsea get things going again. How will they reply to that setback? Cristiano Ronaldo. Hwang In-beom. Promising sequence. Real chance. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So back underway, but the scoreline standing at 2-0. Steven Gerrard. Lionel Messi, and in with a real chance. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
3 goals without reply. Son. Now, and it's fallen for Ronaldo. Son. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Can he put it away? That is a really disappointing effort. Goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range. Maicon.
And it's Kim Min-jae. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, away they go again, and there can be no denying it. A huge gulf between the teams in the first half. Will we see a response from Chelsea in the second 45? Clean challenge. Son, in with a chance. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Cristiano, oh, what an opportunity. Oh, he squandered the chance, and he knows it.
Well, it wouldn't have counted anyway. He was offside, but nonetheless, that was a poor attempt.
They'll be disappointed with the way that attack ended. Gerrard. Steven Gerrard. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, it's a good finish, as you can see. Look at the bend he puts on the ball. The keeper just can't get across to it. That's an excellent goal.
Could be. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
Enzo Fernandez. Hugo Ekitike. Moving forward effectively. But they dealt with the threat posed. Oh, he's through here. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
And Benfica with the ball once more. Chance to finish. Well, what an opportunity squandered. Far too easy for the keeper. Any goalkeeper would accept corner kick deliveries like that every day. And so into the final 5 minutes. And no way to sugarcoat that one, Stuart.
Well, sometimes it's worth having a shot from distance, but he never really set himself to hit that cleanly.
Fofana. Ryan Gravenberch.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
And they have possession again. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Boy, on a real hesitation creeping in. But you look so good and I know what you're offering. Phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it ring. Yeah, my phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it ring. Is it the liquor in my system? My desires are so real. Got me caught up in this rhythm. Draw me in and make me feel. Draw me in and make me feel. Draw me in. Boy, on a real hesitation creeping in. But you look so good and I know what you're offering.